This is Hot Toddy here. Was gonna make this video yesterday, but I got busy watching Destination X, which all in all wasn't too bad of a pay-per-view. Um, Watched it for free. Had an opportunity to watch it for free, so I did, and I'm kind of glad because it was not a pay-per-view that I really wanted to pay for. I'm gonna wait and use my money for Money in the Bank. But here's what this video is about, because it seems that there's been some changes to the WWE writing team. Maybe they're starting to listen to the internet people. It says, let me put my cigar out here. I don't want to offend anybody. I've got a few comments on that aspect, but it says. Apparently, this writer spoke out on his a former creative team member, Court Brewer, noted that Ed Korsky has been promoted to head writer of WWE Friday Night SmackDown, replacing Michael Hayes, who has held the role for previous years. Hayes will not be leaving the company and is said to remain in management role within the WWE, overlooking the agents and producers, which is a good thing. I mean, I'm kind of glad that WWE is changing it. I mean, it's not so much the PG, it's the corniness of it. I mean, wrestling is supposed to have a bit of an edge. That's why most of us watch it. And it's too much like a Hannah Montana show or iCarly or some shit. I mean, it's like getting for kids, and really wrestling is really supposed to be it's an alternative to that. It's entertainment, yes, but it's it's a good alternative, and I like mine to be edgy. I mean, when I was a kid growing up, I used to watch people like the Von Erichs. Man, I used to watch Von Erichs and Flair. Flair get his head busted open, fucking bleeding everywhere. It was just a good time. I mean, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. How many times I see him get his head fucking waffled with a fucking chair, be fucking bleeding everywhere. Terry Funk. I mean, come on. These were matches as a kid growing up. I thought this shit was great. But, it's the society that we live in. We're too politically correct. I mean, Finley come on here and said why he was fired. I mean, you can read that story. Finley was fired because he let The Miz come out and interrupt the national anthem, and there was some National Guard people in there, and they got upset about it. Well, you know what? It's sports entertainment. No disrespect to our armed service people, because I appreciate what they do. But, I mean, he was fired over something small like that. I mean, maybe to them it's not small, but it's sports entertainment. It's a show. I mean, no disrespect to nobody, and I don't want anybody to leave fucked up messages saying I'm not American, because by God I fucking bleed red, white, and blue. But I mean that, and it's just crazy. But I've got another little segment coming up. I'm gonna start doing Netflix reviews on the sports entertainment stuff they got, and I'll have a DVD in the mail tomorrow. I'm going to do a review of The Life and Times of Mr. Perfect, Disc 1. After that, I'll do Randy Savage. After that, I'm going to do I've got one coming called WWE. If these are good DVDs, I'll buy them. I'm not really into buying a lot of the DVDs, because I just don't really buy a lot of them. I buy some of the older ones from the 80s and stuff, but unless it's a special DVD, I just don't run out and buy them just to say I've got a massive collection. Don't buy a lot of merchandise from them. That's just not who I am. I'm a big fan, but not a fan enough that I want to run out and buy all their merch. I'll go to live shows if it's a good show. I'm just an average Joe. I'm a working man, and I make working man money, and I like to spend my working man money on stuff that's well. I don't like to just spend my money just to be spending money, as most of you out there do. I don't think that you have to own 500 DVDs to consider yourself an ultimate fan. I don't think you have to own every fucking shirt in the collection to be an ultimate fan. I think all you have to do is watch wrestling, and you're a fan of it. I mean, come on, everybody. This is the times that we live in. But I do appreciate each and every one of you who watch Hot Toddy Views. I do views on everything. I do things on court cases that have happened. I do things on pro wrestling. I do things on everything. So I'm just not exclusive to the YWC. I do views on everything. And I do appreciate the good, bad, and the ugly. I get people who like to debate, and nobody's comments are wrong because everybody has a right to their opinion. Remember, you can go to my wrestling debate and open forum page where we talk about everything under the sun. That's on Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter at the Real Todd Star. Real is spelled RLZ. You can friend me on Facebook at Todd Star. And as always, go down below, subscribe, become a friend of the page if you want. And as always, just remember one thing. Adrian Adonis loves you. Ric Flair and Art Anderson are the dirtiest players in the game because they'll slap their grandma in the mouth for 50 cents. And I'm Hot Toddy, and I'm out. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I got the best channel around.